all-time favorites in this list, let's go through my January reading wrap-up. Starting with our book club pick of the month, The Wedding People. This was a highly anticipated read for me, and it's not what I expected, but I did really enjoy it. You have to go into this knowing that it's very dry humor, and if you don't enjoy dry humor or you don't go into it with that perspective, you might not like it. It's hilarious in a dry and witty kind of way, and it's a really unique take on how we choose different paths in life and how it impacts us. I think that if you like remarkably bright creatures, you will also like this book. There's something about the tone of them that are very similar. The book that's one of my new all-time favorites, The Favorites by Lane Fargo. This is a dramatic figure skating romance, and I ate this up. It's written in a way like you're simultaneously watching a documentary and a first-hand account of these two figure skaters, Kat and Heath, and their journey from underdogs in the figure skating world up to the Olympic level and all the drama and chaos that ensues in the middle of all of that story. I was able to listen to this on audio, and it was one of the best audiobooks I've ever listened to in my life. They had a full cast of narrators, and it really brought so much vibrance to the story. Easiest 5 stars. I'd honestly give it more if I could. I read the sequel to Binding 13, Keeping 13. I did enjoy this series. However, I'm not sure if I'm going to continue or not. I've had a lot of people tell me to keep going, that Saving 6 is really good. I like it. I really like the setting. My hang up is that they are just a little bit too long in my opinion. I think they could be 150 pages less. Sometimes the story goes a little bit around in circles more than it really needs to. Know that the Boys of Tommen series is like an all-time favorite for a lot of people, so I feel like I'm missing out if I don't keep reading it. One of my most anticipated reads of the entire year, The Apple Tree by Jewel E. Ann. This is the second book in the Sunday Morning series. If you know me, you know I'm obsessed with Sunday Morning. These are both on Kindle Unlimited. They're a small town forbidden romance set in the 80s. They are fun, they are spicy, they have emotional depth. You are gonna laugh, cry, giggle, kick your feet. This one specifically has a big coming of age element, and there's a 10-year age gap in the romance, so if you are an age gap lover, this one's gonna be for you. Also listen to Never by Jessa Hastings on audio. Gonna be honest, this wasn't my favorite. I gave it 3 stars. I'm very conflicted on it, which is why it landed on this rating for me. I love the setting, I love the narration style, I love Jessa's writing. She writes in such a beautiful and poetic way. However, I did not connect to the characters. I felt uncertain about what the point of the plot was the majority of the time that I was reading this book. I liked elements of it, it just fell flat for me. And this is coming from somebody who loved Peter Pan as a child. Like, I was absolutely obsessed. It does seem like there are going to be more books in this series, so I would continue to give it a try. If you are new to Jessa Hastings, I definitely recommend starting with the Magnolia Park series over this book.